It's June of 2025, and it's the Illini gal, Adalia McKenzie. She graduated, man, 4 good years with her. It was great to get to know her stories. She and Mike sharing stories about Fat Lorenzo's Pizza, and who could ever forget the time she forgot her undershirt at practice and the time she didn't wear deodorant to practice. So many memories, so many nuggets, and we wish her well. We are so proud of our Adalia and the mark she made on this program. So the question is, who steps into these big shoes? Who potentially could forget her deodorant at practice? Ladies and gentlemen, we have a candidate. She is the freshman on the Illini women's basketball team, who is the new Illini gal. And let us say hello for the first time to Cearah Parchment. Cearah, welcome to Illini Guys.
Thank you so much.
Are you nervous to be an Illini gal? Are you nervous to step into this role and take our punches week in, week out?
Not really. I think I'm used to it, but big shoes to fill with Dal. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure the coaches warned you about us, and we can talk since it's just us here. Nobody else is listening. Obviously, Brad's the bad guy, so that's the guy you got to watch out for. Larry and I are kind-hearted people. That's a given. So you come into this team, and this is probably a time of change. You got new people coming in. How are you getting to know your new teammates? And the follow-up question is, did you take any special steps that maybe you had to go outside your comfort zone so you could get to know your teammates faster?
Yeah. So, are you talking about when I came in like earlier or
Yep.
like the okay when I
Yep,
came
when you
earlier?
came earlier, but then we've also got some transfers coming in. And
Yeah. I was just thrown in with the other older people, so I had to just like immediately fit in with everybody else. I didn't really have a chance to just smooth into it, I guess you could say. So I think practices were definitely a way of getting to know everybody. Everybody's so encouraging. Like there's no negativity at all, which was amazing. So that was really just great way to bond with everyone, just get to know everyone through basketball and practice and stuff. And obviously through locker rooms and just hanging out with other people like outside of practice. But I think for sure practices were a great way of just getting to know everyone. And that's when you can be vulnerable because there's no, it's, you just try stuff. There's no like pressure, I guess you could say. So yeah.
That's a really good point that you bring up in terms of no pressure. That was going to be my next question, is that you weren't going to play, right? This was simply practice and getting used to the college life. I would think in some ways you really could just let it all hang out and you had nothing to lose. It's not like coach is going to bench you if you don't do well in practice, because that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, exactly. They told that to us like all the time. They're like, make mistakes because nothing's going to happen. So might as well do it now. So yeah, it was a great environment. There was no pressure to be the best player. You just had to go out there and just try your best. And that's all anybody ever asked for. And I think I did that. And it was just, I think that really helped me just not feel like I had to be the best and just, I had to be like, what's the word, like imposter syndrome, like you feel like you shouldn't be there. But I really didn't feel like any of that. It was just really smooth and I just blended right in with everyone, I think. But it was really good.
so there's a lot of things coming up here. Can you share with folks? You have what could potentially be an incredibly busy schedule. What's in store for you over the next few weeks?
Yeah, so this upcoming Sunday, I'm going to be heading over to back to Toronto for the U19 FIBA World Cup tryouts. So I'll be trying out, and then if I make the team, we'll train in Toronto for 2 days, and then we will go over to Portugal to train some more, and then we'll go over to Austria to train some more, and then finally we'll go over to Czech for the final World Championships, and then I will come back to Champagne for a couple weeks, and then we'll get like our August break, I guess you could say. And yeah, so if I do make the team, I'll have some pretty limited time here, which is a bummer, but it'll be cool just to have that experience.
That's amazing. And Mike, she said that's Austria, not Australia. So don't ask her about kangaroos when she comes back, okay?
Good eye, mate.
Exactly. There you go. Thank you, Lloyd Christmas. Yeah, by the way, we should mention, if you don't know, that Cearah is from Toronto and already you've had some experience already with the Canadian national team, right?
Yeah, the past 2 summers I've been playing for Team Canada, and we've gotten silver. So the first year I played U16. We went to there's actually a tournament that I did going on right now, the U16 FIBA America Cup. We came second, lost to the States. And then last year we went to the U17 FIBA World Championship. That was in Mexico, and we again lost to the States. So hopefully this year we can beat them. So yeah.
Mike, I'm being really nasty to her for a moment. If she can't beat him, join him. She came down here from Canada to Sorry, this is what we do.
Voice of peace and love.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm here to bring people together.
Yeah,
yes, you are.
A little bit salty about that, but I'm really hoping we can beat the States at least once. Just at least once.
Yeah, beat the States and then come down here and win an NCAA title. I could live with that.
Exactly. Yeah. That sounds pretty good to me.
That's a good trade-off, absolutely. What do you think, looking forward to the season? I mean, we have so much to talk to you about. Looking forward to this upcoming season, where do you see yourself fitting in? There obviously this is a very veteran team last year. A lot of players are graduated and moved on. Where do you see yourself right now in this team coming up here this fall?
Yeah, like you said, it's a pretty new team. So honestly, I will fit in wherever they need me. Coach Green has said that I will be able to make a big impact if I want to. So I really just got to put the work in, and wherever she needs me, I will be there and just try my best and go 100%. But yeah.
What's it been like to play for Coach Green now that you've had a chance to be actually coached and mentored by her? What's your impressions?
Yeah, no, it's been really great. Again, I didn't have any pressure on me, so she probably wasn't like screaming and yelling at me like I got to play the next game. So it was good just to talk through everything and kind of take it in slowly. But now there's a little bit more like pressure because upcoming season, still same expectations, still working hard, putting in 100% effort. She's still a great coach. She expects all of us to be the best, like at what we can do. And I think that's all you can ever really ask for. And yeah, she's really great.
Now the real Shauna comes out. Ciara, before we let you go, I'll ask the question Mike has been dying to ask here for the past month or so. It's a two-parter. Do you like pizza, and what's your favorite pizza place?
I'm going to be honest. Pizza isn't like my favorite. I'm going to be honest. I know. But I do like making homemade pizzas. Like at home, we make like pizzas we get like a garlic naan, and then we make like our own, like we put our own toppings on there, and it's so good. But
there you go. Well, Mike, it's okay.
She kind of rallied back there from at least making it at home.
I've never had what's called Chicago deep
style.
Yeah.
Deep dish.
Yeah. Okay.
You've got a Papa Del's not far from you.
Yeah.
You've got Jupiter's, Monocle's. We can go through a whole list of places. There's a lot of good things you're going to have to try. And I know Coach Green's going to love me but pizza is such a good food because you get all 4 food groups.
Yeah.
I mean, how can it be a better food than that? It's very balanced.
Don't get her knocked off the show before she starts. So it's, exactly.
Shauna's listening to this going, idiot.
Exactly. Oops, just got a text.
Oh, well, it's no different than when she normally listens.
Exactly. Ciara, listen, we're looking forward to having you here on the show. We appreciate it. Listen, we know you're going to knock them dead next week in Toronto and going on your trip overseas. Keep us posted as best you can. Have a great time, and we look forward to talking with you later on this summer when you get back.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much for having me.
You got it. And don't worry about the pizza. It's okay. We'll take care of Mike, and it's okay. All right. Cearah Parchment, again, freshman forward for the Illini women's basketball team. Can't wait to have her on. She's the new Illini gal right here, and we'll talk to her here all summer and much more often once we get back into the school year. Can't wait to get her thoughts, and can't wait to hear about her experiences as she gets ready to travel the world before coming back here to the Illini. Okay, we've got much more to come in just a moment. Stay with us. Matt Brown from extrapointsmb.com talking about the NIL, the new House settlement. We talked with Michael Leroy of the Illinois, the sports law professor last week. We hear from Matt this week on this very complicated topic. It's coming up next right here on the Sports Spectacular on the IlliniGuys Radio Network.